gosh, look at this. Now that is thin and light. What's going on with the camera here? So this is the storage available out of the box. Apple Pencil Gen 2, let's see what happens if you bring it close. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So we have it here, the most advanced tablet, not just from Apple, but from any manufacturer available at the moment. What I have here is the 11-inch M4 iPad Pro. I have it in the space black color and the base 256 gigabytes of storage. It costed me £999 here in the UK. My gosh, that is expensive. Let's unbox it and I'll show you everything that is new with this iPad. I always love Apple's new wallpapers, which is printed on the box, and the box is very thin. Look at it in comparison to last gen's M2 iPad Pro. But thin box means only one thing, let's find out. First, the iPad. Wow, now that feels incredible. It is so thin. And yes, this is the space black color, which still looks like dark gray to me. Wish we could get a proper stealthy jet black version. Inside the box, we have a few surprises, paperwork, and for the first time ever, no Apple stickers. Wow, that feels strange. I was hoping for color-coded Apple stickers this time around, but no, we don't get anything, just the paperwork. And then we have a color-matched braided USB-C cable, which is really nice, but that's it. Apple has done it with the iPad as well this time. They pulled off the USB-C charger. So unless you have a spare one, you need to buy one, and that too with a decent charging speed. Besides Apple's own USB-C chargers, I recommend Anker, as with this brand, you can be sure that your device is in safe hands, especially with all their safety measures in place. Back to the iPad. Yes, it is thin and light. I mean, look at this. The thickness is barely any more than the height of that USB-C port. Let me bring my last gen M2 iPad Pro here and you can see the difference. Wow, Apple, you're really showing off here. If you buy the bigger 13-inch iPad, it's even thinner. The 11-inch version which I have here is 5.3 mm thin, but the 13-inch is even more thinner at 5.1. My last year's M2 iPad Pro comes in at 5.9 mm. I am going to do full comparison videos on both these iPads, guys. That's coming very soon, along with a lot of other content as well and accessories video. So please show your support, guys, subscribe, and I'll keep making these videos for you. Now, things which have changed here, so let's look around. We have buttons and port, which is same as last gen, but speaker grills, here you have more holes this time. However, at the back, the camera cluster now doesn't have that glossy background as before. It has the same shade as the back. Also, on last gen's iPad Pro, you have the 10 megapixel ultra wide camera, and on the new one, you don't have that. But in its place, you still have the black dot, which here now is the LiDAR scanner. And then the other one is probably an ambient light sensor, which will be used to remove shadows when you take pictures of documents, like how Apple showed in their keynote. I'm going to set this iPad up real quick. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So it's all set. That gorgeous tandem OLED screen. It looks amazing. And that peak brightness at 1000 nits. Wow. This display is really gorgeous. Now let me show you the storage available out of the box. I haven't installed anything or synced my pictures or library with this iPad. So out of the box, it's taken only 18.92 gigabytes and you've got a whole 236 gigabytes of free storage. Nice, but you can also see Apple's iLife suite of software is installed here, like Pages, GarageBand, Keynote, so you can delete those apps and avail even more storage. Under the hood, you have the brand new M4 processor. Let me install Geekbench and run it. So as you can see, the iPad has 8 gigs of RAM. And here are the scores. First the single core and multi-core, and then the GPU benchmark. Wow. That is incredible. So much power, that too for an iPad. Wish there was a mode on here which allows us to run Mac OS. Now, that would really be something, right? Let's check that OLED screen in a bit more detail. I will turn off my studio light here and wow. I'm not sure if it gets properly shown on the camera here, but I can see those dark blacks and the contrast is amazing. Now, camera is moved to the landscape side. First, with Face ID, it's all right, it still works. It really depends on how you pick your iPad up. I always pick it up like a book in portrait mode, but rarely use it in that portrait orientation. I always turn it over to landscape mode. So having the camera moved over to this location is really ideal if you use the iPad in similar way as well. And for video calls, it makes perfect sense. You get center stage here as well. Now, because of this camera placement, the Apple Pencil Gen 2, which I have here, does not work. If I try to get close to it, it does barely attaches magnetically, but it doesn't sync, it doesn't show up at all. Now, if you check the magnets inside the new iPad Pro compared to last gen's iPad Pro, via this magnetic detection paper which I have here, it seems like Apple has moved them all, not just on the Apple Pencil side, but every other magnet at the back as well. So you need to spend £120 and get the brand new Apple Pencil Pro, even if you already have the Apple Pencil Gen 2 like me, or if you don't care about the pressure sensitivity, then you can get the USB-C Apple Pencil, which is slightly cheaper at £79. Same is the case with old iPad Pro cases and accessories. None of them are going to work. You need to buy new compatible ones. Also, another small thing, Space Black here looks really cool, but it attracts fingerprints like crazy. They're really so hard to get rid of. I'm trying to keep it clean for this video. In comparison, look at my shiny silver color from last year. Even though this iPad is a year old, it looks so shiny and new. So just something to consider whilst ordering. Or if you are using a case, then it really doesn't make that much of a difference. So that's the unboxing and first look video of the brand new OLED M4 iPad Pro, a full comparison video with last gen's iPad Pro, along with accessories and more are coming soon. Guys, once again, please like my video, show your support, subscribe to my channel, and I'll keep making these videos for you. And as always, if you stayed until here, thanks a lot for watching my video until the end. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.